Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sarabi, and I am a travel agent with Serenity Vacations. Today, I'm going to talk about how you can actually use RoomRes to create content for your Facebook page. Okay, so basically, you'll be creating an itinerary or a quote of sorts, and then you'll be able to actually upload that directly onto your social media account, Facebook. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen really fast. Let me see here. Let me make sure you guys can see that. There we go. All right. So as you can see now, I'm on my platform, RoomRes. And again, guys, if you are not a travel agent with Archer Travel Group, unfortunately, you won't have access to this. But for those who are a part of that agency, we have a vendor called RoomRes where you can do hotels, transfers, attractions, car rentals, and tours. Okay, so they have a lot of different things that we can do. So, for example, I want to kind of create a marketing itinerary. Of course, you can do these for your clients as well, but for Facebook purposes, I kind of want to do like a mock trip type of thing. So let's say I want to go to, let's see, where do I feel like going right now? It's a little chilly outside. Let's go to Miami. Okay. Miami, Florida. I'm thinking of going for the week before December, for maybe the weekend. Oh, go back on Sunday. 2 adults is fine. We'll go ahead and search hotels. Now, with me, I really like to qualify the kind of itinerary that I'm doing. So a lot of times when I'm looking at this stuff, is things that I want to do. Because I mean, we are people too. We can post what we like. So of course, I'm gonna go ahead and modify this for 4-star and 5-star only. And then I do want it to be, let's see, what points of interest can I look at? Oh, Miami Beach Boardwalk. That's gonna be fun, right? And I'm okay with all of this. Okay, perfect. All right, so from there, it gives you the recommended. I'm actually gonna go price low to high just because of habit. And we'll see what they have here. So we have a DoubleTree, Newport, another DoubleTree. Ooh, see, this made me stop scrolling, right? I want to look at pictures that I like. So let's see here. Everything looks good. That water was just so blue. Beautiful. When it's reflecting in the pool, that's awesome. All right, so let me see what else they have. Um, oh, this one is by the beach. Okay. Fancy, fancy. Ooh, I like that. They have a balcony that kind of looks like a little roundabout. That's nice. Okay, so I think I am sold on this one, the Noble House Resort. So I'm going to click on the Archer special rate. All right, so this is the property. I'm already in love based off of the pictures. It gives you a nice little map to see exactly where it's at. It's right there on the beach, so perfect there. Gives you a little bit more about the resort, complimentary toiletries, of course, all that good stuff. And then it tells you the attractions that are nearby, which is great. Now I'm going to keep scrolling down and I am going to pick a room that I want to do. So city view, no, we want to go to the beach, right? So I want to look for something that is at least a beach or sea view. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of room onlys. I want to scroll all the way to the bottom because I want to see if they even have maybe some that include breakfast, right? That is a very nice amenity because when I'm doing this, I'm not looking for price points. I'm looking for inspiration. Okay. If I want to go on a trip and if I want to go somewhere, I'm going to pay the money to go there. It's just period point blank. So I'm not really looking at this side right now. But it doesn't look like they have any breakfast. So I'm going to go back up and we are going to look for the first ocean view that they had. Let's see. I don't want a partial. Okay. I think these are all cities. Okay, sea view. Sorry, no room image. Not a fan of no room images, but I think 1 bedroom city view. I guess. Sweet 1 bedroom. Okay, room details. At least I want to see the room details. No, they don't have it on this one. Okay, fine. I'll budge. So let me go back to the top really quick. I didn't say this. So the two tabs on the side, this side is the flexible cancellation. So if somebody picks it and they don't want to do it, then you can do the flexible cancellation on this side. And then this one is non-refundable. So all sales are final. They pay the full price. That's it. Too bad, so sad if something goes wrong. Okay, so just keep in mind with that. Again, I really don't stress one or the other too much unless I know for a fact if the client's like, hey, they're like a person that works on call, right? That can be an example where a flexible cancellation will be beneficial because, you know, with jobs like that, sometimes, you know, things happen. So you want to be able to do that. So I am going to just do this first room, Sea View. I'm going to hit book on here because I already know it's a nice hotel, right? I already looked at all the pictures. It's pretty. If you want to go a step further, you can definitely copy and Google the place and like look at the different room types. If this was for a client, I would do that just to make sure that the pictures match, right? So as you see here, it's going to require guest info. Right now, I am only creating an itinerary, okay? I am not paying this, but again, if you are doing this for a client, you can always hold now and pay later if they want to think about it a little bit, or create the itinerary here, or they can just directly pay and confirm. So I want to create this template for marketing purposes. I'm clicking that tab, so it's going to fill in that information for me, and then I can go ahead and hit create itinerary from there, okay? And what is it going to do is going to create this itinerary. Now, the cool thing about this is I don't have to stop here, okay? So this is a template already. I can add anything that I want to do for this particular itinerary. So let's say I want to add an attraction, which I usually recommend that you do. You always want to have at least 2 things on this if you're going to be posting onto Facebook, because you want to provide that value for the people that are looking at this, right? You know, get them excited for it. So I want to see what attractions that they have. They don't have attractions. I'm gonna look into tours. Ooh, Hard Rock Cafe, that's a good one. Mansions of Miami boat tour. Ooh, fancy. Key West day trip. Look at those colors. Oh my goodness. All right, so they have a lot of different little. There's a zoo, the Everglades. Ooh, nerve-wracking. Alligators scare me. But they have a lot of different little activities. Key West tour with catamaran, and snorkel trip, right? So there's a lot of different things. Ferry to Bimini, Bahamas economy premium class. Oh, I like that. Right, sport fishing, Key West overnight, flyboard rental. So there's a whole bunch of things, and there's a second page too. So I can choose maybe. I think for this one, because it's Miami and there's a lot of options. Normally I go with one, but I might do 2 on here, just because they have a lot of fun things. If you have a adventure couple, it's the holiday season, right? Somebody might be wanting to spend a little dough before Christmas. That's can be their Christmas gift. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack it in a little bit. So I 2 things stood out to me for sure. Was this ferry to Bimini? I really like this one, so I'm gonna add that on there. All right, I'm gonna hit book now. I'm keeping everything as it is because I'm creating, like I said, I'm creating an itinerary for marketing purposes only. So I don't really need to stress the details. I just want people to be like, oh man, I could do this. Let me try to get this in there. Okay, so every now and again, okay, this might be a itinerary or activity that's in high demand. So every now and again, you'll get where they're like, okay, you need to put a guest name in here. That's just because they don't want to reserve it and it's not going to somebody and they can't sell it. So that one I probably can't add it on there, which makes me sad, but it's okay. So I'm gonna go back. There was another one that I saw, flyboarding. That one looked super fun, so I'm gonna put that on there if I can. Worst case scenario, if all of these are super like not letting me add it, then I'll probably just end up putting my personal name in there. I don't want to do that, but I will. Oh, this one's adding. Yay! Okay. So we have one activity. Let's see. Let's do another one. I want to do two because this, let's add another product and let's see what they have under the tours tab. Let's go to Miami. Oh, wait a minute. They might not have it for, oh, so these are for out of country. Okay, so we're not going to do tours, but we will do attractions again. But good to know for the future. Miami. And my dates were, ooh, what were my dates? I want to say it was the 8th to the 10th, I believe. All right. Let's see, what was the other one? There was another one that I saw that was really cool. Sport fishing, flyboard. Let's do kayak rentals. You know, that could be a laid back little activity that they can do. All right, going on and creating this. Add to itinerary. Perfect. All right, so now I have my two activities and I have my room. So now I'm ready to finalize this marketing template. I'm gonna call it the Miami holiday trip. You could get creative with this if you want to. Names are not something that I come up with very quickly, so we're just gonna keep it basic, right? Less is more sometimes. All right, so and this is what the itinerary looks like. Now, what I have to do next is create a customer quote. So if you want to send like a URL to your customer, it does have one right here, a hyperlink that you can click, or you can click the button here. They both do the same thing. This one actually, it doesn't do the same thing. Let me back step a minute. When you click this one, you can personalize the itinerary and the quote to what you want it to say. Okay. When you click on this one, it has an automatic quote that it will already make for you. So you don't necessarily get to pick and choose what's going to go on there if you do the quick link. So those are the main differences there. I'm going to click on this one so I can personalize it a little bit because this is for marketing purposes. So I don't want to have certain information on there, so to speak. So of course, title for this quote, this, ooh, Sunny Isles Beach Escape. I think that's kind of cool. So I'll keep that. Right here, it has a description. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take the name out of the actual title. Okay. And I'm going to put resort on there. That way, you know, they have to kind of look for a little bit more information if they want to figure out what that name is. I can include that on there, display the number of nights. I'm not doing the dates. I'm not doing a from price as well. And then I'm going to add my phone number. Okay, so I do want to give them some sense of wonder because, of course, if you put all the information out there, they're going to go, they're going to see it, and then they can, you know, kind of do it on their own, right? You want somebody to come to you to do the booking, to get the information, and to put it together for yourself. Okay, so that's kind of why I do it that way. So right here is the link, the PDF, but what I want to look for is up here. I'm gonna click that one again. Right here is the post to Facebook button. Okay, so this is the way that you're gonna get it onto your Facebook page, your Facebook group, wherever you're posting this at. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna be posting this onto one of my groups that I actually manage because I don't necessarily post a lot of things like this on my personal page just because I kind of want to keep that for, you know, personal things. But I do have a group that I manage that's talking about travel, so I feel like that would be appropriate for this. Um, I'll say something along those lines like, um, would you take a trip to Miami for the winter? I know I would. especially if it's at this property. Sorry, guys. Somebody's outside playing music. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Miami 2023. I'll put quick trip. All right, so I have all my little things on there. And typically, when you guys are posting things like this, I like to talk how I talk. I mean, I don't like to be all formal and stuff because that doesn't translate well. Like I want people to know that this is my personal opinion. This is somewhere that I would actually like to stay. And I'm gonna click on my group here. So it's like you want that engagement, you want to get them excited about it. So let me go back. Here's the post, right? It says Sunny Isles Beach Escape. I'm gonna click on it. And this is what it pulls up. See? So it has all the information, your trip, you're branded, if they like it or not. It has the name in this trip. So they do actually have to click on the link for them to know what the actual name of the resort is. They can view the details of the resort, all the amenities, all that good stuff, see the pretty pictures that we were looking at, right? And then of course they can go through and look at the different activities available. I love that it has a map on there and then that message at the bottom. And the cool thing about this is too, guys, is if they like it, they can click this button and it'll send you an email saying, hey, somebody said they like this itinerary. And with RoomRez, if that's the situation, you can actually go through, duplicate like any quotes or itineraries that you've created in the past, and then you can add the client information in there, the client information in from there. So for example, like this one, the duplicator, create another itinerary like this, and then again you'll fill in all the guest information that we skipped in the beginning. You can fill that in with the person who's interested. So RoomRez, they make it a really, really easy process for those that are looking to utilize this as an inspiration post. Okay. Whoa, that's a cool one. They had a gator on there. That made me stop scrolling too. So yeah, guys, that is a good example. This is a good resource for you if you want to do trips. Like this is one of the other ones I did. This one I did leave the name on here because it was in Atlanta, and this is actually a place that me and my husband are looking at going. So I'm like, if I'm looking at this anyway, I might as well turn it into a marketing opportunity also. So this is where we're thinking of staying. This is what we're going to be doing. And, it's a very simple package, but again, it can be you can add as much or as little as you want to when you do these. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. I can't wait to see you guys' future posts. Remember, if you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. I am going to be posting a lot more of different kind of marketing tactics when it comes to social media marketing for travel agents. So if you hit the little bell, you will be notified whenever I do post a video for those. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Ciao.